Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Monique's. Like I always do before I start my videos, I show appreciation, and today I'm going to do the same. So I thank you all for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, sharing and liking them. Thank you so much. So today we are on to the third episode of body care tips, and today we'll be talking about how important our underwears are. This is not a really new topic. It's nothing new. There's nothing I'm going to talk about today that you haven't heard before, but I was asked by one of us to talk about it because she still feels some of our men need to know more about how to care for our underwears. So to start with, I'll tell you a story. From the story, we'll identify points, and then I'll tell you lessons therefrom, as usual. Now to my short story. I remember when I was in secondary school, I went to a girls only school, and then sometimes in the afternoons we do engage in some aerobic exercises. So there was this day that we were outside the classroom, and then we were exercising, and then all of a sudden my teammates and we heard a loud noise from somewhere. Lo and behold, it was one of my classmates who got stung by bees. Yes, she got stung. And of course everybody rallied around her, and then we went to help her, and then we called some of our teachers to come around to help her because we didn't know what to do. And when some of our teachers arrived, including the vice principal, and she was stripped naked because they needed to apply some calming lotion to help her suppress the pains from the stings. So she was stripped, and lo and behold, to my surprise, this young lady was super neat. Her underwears were absolutely neat. Her bra, her pants, everything was neat. I was so surprised. Why was I surprised? I was surprised because at that point in my life, I think I was about 14 or 15 thereabouts, I didn't know anything about keeping neat underwears. If I were to be in her shoes on that particular day, I would have been disgraced, like publicly disgraced, because I didn't care about what my underwears looked like, whether they were thin, whether they were neat, whether they were dirty or not. I didn't care about that. But that day I thought about it. I thought about my life. I thought about the essence of wearing neat underwears, because anything can happen to you at any time, and you don't want to be publicly disgraced. It's better to be disgraced inside amongst your family, close relatives, but when it gets to the public view, I don't know. So I'm going to talk about ladies, and then I'll talk about men. I'm going to talk about ladies and men. So to ladies first, which is brief, I'll talk about how to care for, I'll talk about our bras, and I'll talk about our panties. Bras are not rugs. They can't be worn for so long without being washed. According to research, we as ladies are not supposed to wear our bras more than 3 to 5 times before we wash them. For me, I think the best is once you wear them 3 times, your bra 3 times, you should wash them. Wash your bras. Don't put them on again after you've worn them for 3 times, because when you put on your bra, it's sometimes we wear them all day long, especially for those who do 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 jobs. You wear them all day, and during the day you would have your bra would have trapped sweat, body oil and what have you, so they're already dirty. So wearing them for 3 consecutive days is enough. Let's wash them. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that will happen to you if you do not wash your bra. If you keep wearing them as if they are rugs that can be kept for so long, 3 things are likely to happen to you. Okay, the first is the process. So when you keep on wearing your bra for so long, bacteria, fungi, microorganisms begin to grow on them, and these microorganisms, they reproduce. So when they keep growing on your bra and you keep wearing them as is, you tend to have acne, you have rash, you have infections, and then that's why you see some ladies with patches all over their backs, their fronts, in some parts that we should I can't start telling you about now. So we need to take care of our bras, wash them, keep them clean. And of course, if you do not wash your bra often, you tend to suffer from shaved nipples. Shaved nipples occur when your skin is normally dry, and then they are normally dry, and when you put on a sweaty bra, like a dirty bra that is already, you know, moist, somehow dirty with, you know, body oil and sweat, that's what you get, shaved nipples. And the third point, which is not new to any one of us, is gradually, if you continue to wear dirty underwears, you begin to smell, your clothes begin to smell, and then people start running away from you at work. People start calling you auntie with body odor. Like I always say, you don't want to find yourself in that situation. Now I move on to our panties. Pants should not be worn more than once before they are washed. So once you wear your pants once, please wash them. Don't wear them twice. Don't wear them 3 times. I know it might not be easy for some of us, like minimum you should have 2 panties. Minimum you should have 2 panties, such that when you have one on, the other is washed. Yeah, the other one is washed, so you can always put on a clean and neat pants the next day. Don't keep your pants dirty. Some of us can't, you know, wash our pants daily. There's nothing bad about it. You can store them up, wash them whenever you can, but the rule is that do not wear a pant more than once before without being washed. Now, for married women, I don't need to tell you too much. You don't want your spouse to, you know, to be scared with that smell. You know what I'm talking about, so take care of your panties. Now I move on to men. Singlets are just like bras. They're like bras. They need to be washed. Don't wear them for too long, because you sweat. They trap sweat, they trap body oil, they trap all form of dirt. And then some of us even, you know, exercise in our singlets, and then after exercising, you still put on that same singlet. You wear it the next day, you wear it the day after, you know, continuously. It shouldn't be that way. Please, let's keep our singlets neat. And now to the main issue, boxer briefs. Boxer briefs are not to be worn for so long before they are washed. Boxer briefs are same as panties for women. Just as panties trap, you know, body oil, sweat, and human waste residue, that is the same way boxer briefs trap body oil, sweat, and human waste residue. There is no difference, because they are worn directly on your skin, so they get dirty. Irrespective of whatever color they have, brown, blue, red, I don't care, indigo, emerald, whatever you want to call it, the color, you must wash them. And they also smell. We don't want you coming to the office smelling like fried onions and fried fish. Nobody will want to sit with you, even if you are neat all through, like you look so neat and clean, you know. We don't want you to come to the office smelling like fried onion. Please wash your boxers. Wash your boxers. Wash them. Keep them clean. Keep them clean. Another thing I'm going to say is that this is just a general advice for everyone. When you buy new underwears, bras, panties, singlets, and boxer briefs, don't put them on immediately. Try to wash them. Why am I saying this? We need to wash them because sometimes the chemical residue from the materials used in making this undergarments are still left on the underwears, on the undergarments. So these are actually dangerous and not, you know, good for our skin. So we need to wash them before we put them on. And I also want to tell ladies that we shouldn't wear wet underwears. Men inclusive, do not wear wet underwears, because for women especially, this increases the risk of yeast infection if you put on wet underwear. So let your panties, your bras, let them get dry before you put them on. I hope I've done justice to this topic, and like I said earlier, there is nothing new in what I just told you. You must have been taught in your secondary schools, you must have been taught by your parents, but this is just for the sake of those of us who are still nonchalant about it. Please take good care of your underwears. Wash them often. If you can wash them every day, good for you. But if you cannot wash them every day, now I'm referring to bras and singlets. Try to wash them every 2 or 3 days. But for your panties and your boxer briefs, wash them regularly. Once you wear them, make sure you wash them. And then I would say to you from the story, like anything can happen to you at any point in time. You can be, you know, on your way to work, you can be going anywhere, you can be attending a meeting and something suddenly happens to you. Maybe you collapse and then first aid needs to be applied, and then before it's applied they need to strip you of your clothes. What do? Do people strip you of your clothes and then see torn, dirty boxer briefs and dirty panties? You don't want that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've learned from today's episode. I will see you guys next week. Thank you. Please, if you love this video, please like the video and also share. And I advise parents, especially, to share this video with their, you know, daughters, their sons, young people. If you have younger sisters, younger brothers that need to know about this, how to care for their undergarments, how to keep being clean, please share this video with them. Let them see and let them watch. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.